they should be the highest paid non-quarterback in the league. Totally respect that. So very difficult situations that we're trying to work through with them. Okay, Keyshawn, scale of 1 to 10, how much sympathy do you have for Stephen Jones's quote-unquote difficult situation? That
0.
much?
Why would I have any sympathy for an organization that drafted these players, developed these players, and now the checks are coming due? You did what you were supposed to do, right? You drafted players, you developed them into really good players, all pro players, the whole deal. So now you got to pay them. Don't tell me anything about, well, you know, the salary cap and the way the league is going. Stop that. Stop it. Because everybody else is paying their players. Everybody else is giving their players checks, and they got the same salary cap numbers as you. They got the same roster spots as you. They may do their salary cap distribution differently than you, but their top players are getting paid.
They are.
Right? And so if Stephen Jones is saying non-quarterbacks, I agree. Yes, they should be paid as non-quarterbacks at the highest possible way. Right? So when you look at it, you say, based on yearly average, Justin Jefferson's the highest paid non-quarterback at $35 million a year. Okay, however you want to get to that number. You can play with it however you want to. That's the first guy, non-quarterback. He plays the same position as CeeDee Lamb, receiver. So if he's making 35, well, we got to start at 34.
You do.
We can start at 34, and then we can get up there. You want to start at 35, let's start at 34.5. And then Nick Bosa is the first defensive player at the defensive end position, outside linebacker, stand-up, hand in the ground, whatever you want to call it, is Micah Parsons. If you want to say Nick Bosa has contributed more than Micah Parsons to his team, you can say that for argument's sake, whatever you want to. But that's not where we at. He's making $34 million a year as a non-quarterback. So he's right behind Justin Jefferson, same position as Micah. So what's the problem? Well, we know how this goes. We start where the people finished. And the last two people that finished is Nick Bosa and Justin Jefferson.
The problem is they're not winning.
Doesn't matter. Neither is Minnesota. Neither is Minnesota.
Dallas got way more pressure to win than Minnesota, Keith.
Yeah, but in order to win, you got to have me on the field.
We're going to play mediocre football in the playoffs.
We didn't trade me, man. Just trade me and move me. We didn't move me then. Fine.
But I'm just saying, I'm speaking devil's advocate. Yeah, I get it. Now, do these players deserve that money? Absolutely. You look at the numbers, you see what's going on around the league. Absolutely, they deserve the numbers. But I'm looking at it from an ownership perspective that if I'm going to continue to have these high salaries on my ball club, and
get somebody else there, man.
We not producing what I need us to
ain't no we. I'm doing my job. I made all pro.
Y'all not doing y'all job if we ain't getting past to the NFC Championship game. No NFC Championship games.
I've done my job.
No NFC Championship games since '95.
Ain't got nothing to do with me. I'm doing my part.
And I got to pay $1 billion in salary.
I'm doing my part. You asked me to come in and be productive and do the things that you want me. Am I not doing my job, Skip?
CeeDee Lamb's doing his job.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So if he's doing his job, pay him.
Yeah.
What the hell's the problem?
I just think that's how owners think.
Well,
they thinking like we...
You know what? Never mind.
And I don't get it from Dallas because they are the richest franchise in sports.
Well, I'm glad you brought that up.
They're the richest franchise in sports. I don't get it personally.
Because guess what you getting? You getting all the gate receipts. You getting those.
Yeah.
You getting the concessions. Yeah. You getting that money.
Yeah, I don't.
You getting the TV money. Why I can't get my money?
This is gonna be. Let me tell y'all something. This is gonna be the most dysfunctional year.
Oh, that's on Skip.
For the Dallas Cowboys.
Yep.
I have no sympathy for owners that have players that they draft, they develop, they're turning into stars, and then you act like you don't want to pay them. I ain't got no sympathy.
At minimum, pay CD. Get him on the field. And then you can worry about Dak and Micah Parsons later.
You could do that, but they own...
Minimum, you need CD on the field.
They deserve their money.
They all deserve their money. But at minimum, I do not want CD sitting at home on the couch. Like, he's one of the most important pieces to everything we do around here. He opens up the offense.
He does. To your point, The Dallas Cowboys are the most valuable team in all of sports, including all those big Euro soccer juggernauts and the Yankees and the Dodgers and the Lakers and the Celtics.
Yeah,
They're
it's
it.
not even,
They're number one. Not even close.
Okay, that's cool. That's all. Give me my money.
Give me my money. Okay. At this moment, I don't care that much about Micah, and you know I don't care at all about about Dak's new deal. But I do care about this receiver because he is my one baller, and he has proven to be, statistically last year, the best receiver. We could argue that all day and all night. But he's really good. And you are really good, and you believe CD is really good.
Yeah.
And he is entering the prime of his career. So he has shown me nothing but stability off the field. There have been no issues that I'm aware of anyway.
He's cool.
No, he's cool. Yeah. Can he get a little prickly occasionally with Dak and whatnot? Yeah, but he's a receiver. He's just a receiver. He is a star wide receiver.
I depend on you to throw me the damn football. Yeah, I'm going to be prickly. You're
damn
right.
Be a little prickly. Okay. Why it has taken this long is mind-blowing to me because the meter just keeps running and running, and it may run some more over the next few weeks as he holds out. Again, the Athletics reporting that this is going to be a long holdout, as the cliche is protracted holdout. And it's going to run for several weeks. It'll probably run through camp. I don't know. You still think they'll get it done at some point. But it would have been nice to have CD there with Dak because they're not always on the perfect same page. Would it be nice for him to be catching footballs from Dak right now, working on their timing, their connection, their wavelength?
One day.
Yeah, but I mean, if he misses all of training camp. Okay. It just makes no sense. And every time Steven opens his mouth, it's like he's talking about Dallas has about half the salary cap all the other teams do.
Yeah.
Now, am I right? Because Howie Roseman just keeps getting deals done, but he's always ahead of the curve. He gets them done before he should get them done, and all of a sudden you look up and even though he may have to fix Devontae a little bit, he got A.J. done and Jalen's done.
Oh, they did Devontae.
They
did Devontae.
But I mean, is there some...
They did Devontae either right after A.J. or right before A.J.
No, but I'm saying that there might be a tweak to his deal that they were talking. I read this the other day.
Oh, no, they did his deal. They just gave him new money.
No, I know he's got new money, but there was something for cap purposes they might tweak it, but whatever. The point
They'll
is
figure it out.
That they're done. They got their offensive line signed, sealed, and delivered. And they got Saquon, and they got him for pretty reasonable money, I thought. Okay? And they had a great draft. And what's not to love, because Howie Roseman seems to be ahead of the curve at every step. He looks like right now the best GM in football, and Jerry, as the GM of the Dallas Cowboys, looks like he doesn't do anything. I don't know. It's like he's asleep at the switch and asleep at the wheel. I don't know. How can you wait this long? And there's still Jamar out there. I don't know what's going to happen with his deal.
The Browns aren't. They're not approaching it right. The Bengals.
Yeah.
The Browns, same thing. Browns, Bengals. The Bengals aren't. They're not approaching it right this second. They're not. They'll get there.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, if you aren't careful, they'll get there before Dallas does, and it'll go up.
It's going to be in the $30+ million range.
I mean, will Jamar Chase get more money than Justin Jefferson?
Well, he's going to get more money than Justin Jefferson.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
And if CD goes after Jamar, he's going to get more money than Jamar. Yeah. That's just the way it goes. It's a pecking order, but at the end of the day, CD Lamb's number isn't going to be less than Justin Jefferson's. It's just not. Now, again, it's average. That we can play with the averages however we want to. We can add more years on it, whatever, however you want to. The real money is in the first 3 to 4 years of the deal. What's the real money?
Yeah.
That's all that matters.
But for Steven to say it's a difficult situation, no, it's actually a great situation because they're really good. And the point is, when you grow them and they're really good, then you have to pay them because everybody has to pay them. Right. But all the rest of the 49ers, are they not taking care of business? I know they got Trent Williams, but they will.
Yeah, they know Trent. They're going to get to Trent.
Right.
They'll get there.
But didn't they do what they needed to do with Christian McCaffrey?
Yeah, they took care of Christian McCaffrey, as I told y'all during the season, he'll get a new deal. And he wind up getting one. As soon as the season was over with, they figured out how to get it done before training camp.
And you just brought up, did they not take care of Nick Bosa? They did.
They take care of Nick Bosa. They got some other guys who got to take care of Brock Purdy and pay him $300-something million in the offseason, and he'll be eligible for it, and he'll get it. And I think CeeDee Lamb will get his before Michael Parsons, and then I don't know what they're going to do with Dak. But CeeDee will get it. It's just, you know, they want to play negotiation games, but it ain't helping them.
They over there, Dallas Cowboys over there like, look, take care of us. Dallas Cowboys, take care of us by getting us to an NFC Championship game, and we'll take care of you.
But I'm not doing that, though, if I'm CeeDee Lamb.
No, not CeeDee.
I'm not doing that.
Not CeeDee.
Y'all can go talk to somebody else.
Jerry and Steven, it's like difficult situation.
Difficult situation.
What's the other word?
Ambiguous.
Ambiguity. All these words.
Like,
come on. Like, they try to confuse us with these.
No, but Jerry and them like to negotiate. That's just what they like to do.
He does love to do that.
They like to negotiate. Yeah. At the end of the day, CeeDee Lamb will get his money. I don't like him sitting out. They should. It's not a hard deal to do.
It's just not.
Because the blueprint is right there.
He's just cutting.
The blueprint is right there.
Yeah.
Tyreek Hill, Devontae Adams, Justin Jefferson. I could just look at A.J. Brown. I could just look at those numbers and look at how they structured. And if I need to move some stuff to the left or the right or up or down, that's easy to do.
Okay.
It takes 24 hours to get that deal done.
Here's what I never know. Is CD saying, I will not report for a penny less than $40 million a year? I mean,
I don't know what the number is.
Okay, but I'm saying, is there something that seems outrageous to Jerry that he's asking for? I don't know that. See, you're in that 35 range, but what if he says, I've earned $40 million?
But then that's a different conversation we have. Yeah. Because a lot of times you're not going to go from 35 to 40. You can, but that ain't nothing but average. That's not real money.
Yeah.
Like for instance, Justin Jefferson got $88.7 million to sign. That's just here. Here's an $88 million check. I love you. But out of his total package, 94% of his deal is fully guaranteed. Okay, so that basically is a fully guaranteed deal. Jerry may not want to go to that 90+%. Jerry might be messing around talking about we ain't paying number 75%.
Yeah.
And CD's camp and said, well, hold on, man. Minnesota Vikings just gave him 90+. Yeah. I want 90+.
I get it.
And they may be saying, well, we don't want to give you 88 at signing. We want to give you 60 at signing, even though I got a whole trash bag full of money over here to the right. That's all these deals. It's all a structure. It's all those sort of things.
You were born too soon.
No, I did all right.
You did all right.
Yeah, I'm fine. Man,
what if you were now?
Oh, they have to put me on layaway. No, if it was now, I'd be on layaway if it was now.
Right.
And I had Dak as my quarterback?
Right.
Oh, man, please.
All right.